This photo here isn't anything too recent. I think it's about between a year and 2 years old. It's of a policeman in Birmingham, and he's in a mosque with, I think there's two other coppers there with him, and they're kneeling down praying with other Muslims. Now, this copper told a local newspaper that he did this because he wanted to feel empowered, and it made him feel empowered. And I don't know how. Who was this really empowering? I think it was empowering the local mosque he was in. Because how on earth is doing this going to assist a police officer doing his job? Now, looking at it from different angles, I can't see any positives in this act whatsoever. Unless, of course, you're a Muslim, you are practicing Islam, and you think it benefits you and others, and it does positive things for your life. However, this policeman, it doesn't state he's a Muslim or practicing Islam in any way. I think he just popped into the mosque as a show of wokery. Look how woke I am. Look how open I am. And why a mosque? Why Islam? Has he gone into a Sikh temple and done the same? Has he gone into a Protestant, Catholic, a Christian church and done the same? Or perhaps a building where Jehovah's Witnesses go and worship and do their thing, and gone there and done the same? Has he gone and joined the Buddhists and done what they do? Or perhaps joined a local Satanist dark church, whacked on a long black hooded cloak and joined them, all stood in a ring around a fire in the woods somewhere, and done what they did? No, of course he hasn't, and he wouldn't. That's because all these other religions, they don't have the same clout here in the UK as Islam. And the only entity I can see feeling empowered here is that mosque, because they have someone going there who's an outsider with authority doing what they do, submitting himself to their deity. Now, if this copper, or any policeman for that matter, really wanted to feel empowered and show his presence to the community and show no bias, present himself and share himself out to the community he serves, then surely he would go to each and every faith's place of worship and do exactly the same thing, to show no bias. And so by doing this and choosing one faith to submit to, he is showing bias. The police are showing bias. Now, I've always said the police here in the UK are recruiting the wrong type of people. They are recruiting youngsters with no life experience from universities, colleges, learning institutions that these days teach kids what to think rather than how to think. And they are pushing socialist, Marxist, communist, extremist rhetoric and teachings, which makes them closed-minded and, in my view, politically dangerous. And that politics then follows them into whatever profession they choose, and it's a cancer that spreads, and it's spreading everywhere. It is the woke mind virus, and in a common sense world, in a dangerous Western hemisphere, which is getting more dangerous by the day, the police should be out on the streets in numbers, in force, keeping people and property safe and arresting criminals. And if they want to go and worship a god in a place of worship, then they should do it in their own time. Violent crime is rampant on the streets of Britain, and here we have coppers going to places of worship just to show people how woke they are, and it needs to stop. It really does. That's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments, and until the next time, Roger Trout.